Hola amigos, ¿cómo estás? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to my new series, my GRITA Mexico series that I have on my channel where we talk about all things Apertura 2021. Obviously it was game 2 today. Obviously Chivas took on Puebla. I couldn't actually watch this game when I say that I work because I was at work at the time. But yeah, I was following the game and following Twitter and all that stuff. I couldn't watch it myself. Seen the highlights though. Obviously Chivas getting the 2-0 victory. Pretty decent run game, I think, all in all. I think the lineup was really quite defensive. A lot of players now are players that I haven't seen too much of. So it's kind of nice to get used to the newish players, players from the youth system and players that probably weren't getting a look in for the last couple of seasons getting their chance. And yeah, going straight into it, obviously I think it was a bit of a dull first half. Obviously I think we were playing 5 at the back, so obviously it worked in the sense that we kept a clean sheet, but quite a negative style, defensive style. Typical Vucic, just tries not to lose games rather than trying to win them, and it forces our players to do individual moments of brilliance to win games. And obviously that came in the 55th minute again, with Mayorga obviously scoring quite a really good long range effort that got into the far corner of the goal, so credit to him. It's always good to see your wing backs scoring goals. Obviously Chivas quite used to it now, Calderon scores quite often in that area, Ponce scores quite often in that area. So it's kind of more of the same, I guess, in that perspective. And also Chivas score Golazos quite often, so yeah, it was a Golazo, it was a really good goal. It kind of, I was kind of worried the whole time that we were going to concede. We always seem to concede goals, especially in games where we should win. So I was half expecting us to concede a goal, but Brizuela comes on. 4 minutes after that, he actually gets a yellow card, which I thought was quite funny, but he scores a goal, I think in the 94th minute. Again, a really, really good goal. It's been a while, actually. I mean, Brizuela's known for his goals, but it's been a while since I've seen him score a worldie, and that was a worldie, so credit to him. And we ended up winning 2-0. Like I said, I didn't watch the game, so I feel like I can't really talk too much about the game itself. It felt like it was a bit, especially the first time, was probably a bit boring. Correct me if I'm wrong, but obviously when Vucic sets up his team to be defensive and pragmatic and regimental, it kind of kills the attacking flow of the team. We saw that when we had Vega and Antuna and Macias in the team. You wanted them always back, so back defending. So yeah, I mean, it's good to get 3 points. I'm not going to over exaggerate and celebrate about it. I mean, we had a terrible first game. This game kind of made up for it, I guess. 3 points in 2 games isn't too bad. I think it papers over the cracks a bit. Each win that Vucic gets, I think, papers over the cracks. I think he needs to leave. I think we need to get a young, attack-minded coach in, but that's obviously not going to happen. I think Vucic is there just trying to do damage control. Try and make things not as bad as it could be. While, blooding some new, lesser played players in, like Saldifar, who's, obviously this started striker now that Macias and Antuna Macias and Vega are not in the team at the moment. And, Cisneros as well, a bunch of the midfielders. I could list them all out, but I'm not going to. They're all getting game time and they also need to make the most of it. I mean, I think Huerta, has got bags of potential, but just doesn't seem to be clicking at Chivas. I mean, he did really well at Mazatlan. He hasn't really translated that back to Chivas, and I think he's getting more of a chance now than he did last season. And he hasn't really taken it, but he's still got a few more games until Vega gets back, so maybe he can step it up in the next couple of games. But yeah, San Luis and Puebla, you expect to be beating those teams. Um, you know, the San Luis loss was 3 points absolutely lost, in my opinion. So I'm not, as I said, I don't think any Chivas fans going to go out and celebrate. It's nice to get the win, don't get me wrong. It's always good to see Chivas win, but it's not anything to be overly too pumped about. As I said, it papers over the cracks. It masks some very, very terrible flaws in Chivas at the moment. I don't want I can see us playing like we played against Puebla, against every team, and a team with a better attacking threat is going to ruin us. And it's just as simple as that. And I think it's mainly down to the coach, and also the fact that we didn't bring any reinforcements in. We didn't bring any. We haven't signed anyone. I think we should have done, and I can only assume that we haven't because we've not got the money for it. So, all in all, I don't want to rant too much. We wanted last time. I'm not going to rant this today. Really good. It's really good to get 3 points. Really good to get the win. But I'm not letting that cloud my judgment. We could just easily lose the next game. So we'll have to wait and see. If we get a bit of a run, then maybe my mood will change. But I'm just a bit too pessimistic with Chivas at the moment, unfortunately. But really good to see the win. Really good to see Brizuela scoring again. Really good goal from Mayorga. Hopefully he can bag a couple of goals this season. That's pretty much it really. That's all I've really got to say on the matter. So, well done Chivas. Awesome. Very good. 3 points. Let's try and get a run on, but we'll have to wait and see. So, let me know what you thought of the game. Let me know what you thought of the goals. Let me know what you think the direction of this season's going to go for in Chivas. Do you think we're going to get the league here? If we do, why? If we don't, why? I always reply in the comments, as you know. So, just leave the comments and we'll have a big group discussion, hopefully. So, take it easy, guys, and see you guys next week for the next game. Adios.